Have you ever asked yourself this question? Why do some people work hard their entire lives, but still struggle to pay their bills, while others seem to build wealth without even trying? Think about it. You know people who work 60 hours a week. They wake up early. They go to bed late. They sacrifice their health, their relationships, their peace of mind, yet somehow they're still broke. And then you know others. Maybe they work less. Maybe they take vacations. They seem relaxed, happy, free, and they're getting richer every single day. What's the difference? Is it luck? Is it connections? Is it just being born into the right family? Or is there something deeper? Something most people never realize. Something that's been controlling your financial life since the day you were born. What if I told you that the gap between the poor and the rich isn't about money at all? It's about something far more powerful. Something that shapes every decision you make, every dollar you spend, every opportunity you take or don't take. What if the real reason most people stay poor is their mindset? Let me ask you a question. When you think about wealthy people, what comes to mind? Do you think they're lucky, greedy, born with a silver spoon? Or do you think they're just like you, but they made different choices? Here's the truth. Becoming rich isn't about winning the lottery. It's not about inheriting money from your parents. It's not about getting a lucky break. Becoming rich is about understanding one fundamental truth. Wealth is not something you get. Wealth is something you become. And until you understand that, you will always struggle financially. Let me explain. Your financial life is like a tree. Your income is the fruit. Your mindset is the roots. If the roots are weak, no amount of watering will save the tree. You can make $1 million a year, but if your mindset is still in survival mode, you will lose it all. You've seen it happen. People win the lottery and go broke in 2 years. People get a big promotion and start drowning in debt. People inherit millions and lose everything in bad investments. Why? Because money doesn't change you. Money reveals you. It amplifies who you already are. If you have a poor mindset, money will make it worse. If you have a wealthy mindset, money will multiply. So what is the poor mindset? And what is the wealthy mindset? Let's go deeper. Chapter 1. The poor mindset versus the wealthy mindset. Here's the biggest difference between poor people and rich people. Poor people think short-term. Rich people think long-term. Sounds simple, right? But this one difference creates a completely different life. Let me show you what I mean. Poor people ask, what can I buy this month? Rich people ask, what can I build this year? Poor people spend money to impress others. Rich people invest money to build freedom. Poor people look for quick money. Rich people build valuable skills. Poor people blame the economy. Rich people adapt to the economy. Poor people wait for opportunities. Rich people create opportunities. Poor people think they don't need financial education. Rich people understand that financial education is everything. Let me give you a real example. 2 people, same age, same job, same salary. Person A, every month they buy new clothes, new phone, new shoes. They eat out every day, order expensive coffee, pay for subscriptions they don't use. They look successful on Instagram. Everyone thinks they're doing well, but they're one emergency away from disaster. One job loss away from losing everything. Person B, every month, they invest in learning new skills. They buy books. They take courses. They save a percentage of their income. They live modestly, but they invest in assets that grow. They look boring on social media. Nobody pays attention to them. But after 10 years, Person A is still living paycheck to paycheck. Person B owns assets, has multiple income streams, is financially free. What was the difference? The difference is mindset. Person A was living for today. Person B was building for tomorrow. And tomorrow always comes. Chapter 2. Why most people never build wealth. Most people never build wealth because they're trapped in the consumer cycle. What is a consumer cycle? It's simple. You work 40 hours a week. You get paid. You spend the money on things you don't really need. Then you work another 40 hours. And the cycle continues, and continues, and continues, until one day you're 60 years old, wondering where all the years went. This is a trap. This is the invisible cage most people never escape from. Let me ask you something. How much of your income goes to things that will be worthless 5 years from now? New phones that will be outdated in 2 years. Clothes that will be out of style next season. Cars that lose half their value the moment you drive them off the lot. Now let me ask you another question. How much of your income goes to things that will be worth more 5 years from now? Investments, skills, businesses, assets. If you're like most people, the answer is almost nothing. And that's why most people never build wealth. They're trading time for money, and then trading money for things that don't create more money. This is what financial experts call the cycle of poverty. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize they're in it. They think they're doing fine. They think they're making good money. But the numbers don't lie. The average person spends 75% of their income on lifestyle expenses: rent, food, transportation, entertainment. They save almost nothing. They invest almost nothing. And they wonder why they're still broke. You cannot get rich by saving pennies. You cannot get rich by cutting your coffee budget. You can only get rich by radically shifting your mindset about money. Chapter 3. The habits that keep people poor. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Poor habits are not just about money. They're about how you spend your time and energy. Because time is the only thing you cannot get back. And if you waste time, you waste your future. Here are the habits that keep people poor. Habit number 1. They waste hours on entertainment. 6 hours a day on Netflix. 4 hours a day on social media. 2 hours a day watching YouTube videos that don't teach them anything. They have 10,000 hours on a hobby that makes them no money, but 0 hours building a skill that could change their life. Habit number 2. They avoid learning new skills. They tell themselves they're too old to learn something new. They tell themselves it's too hard. They tell themselves they don't have time. But somehow, they have time for TikTok. Habit number 3. They buy things they can't afford. They finance cars they don't need. They buy houses they can't maintain. They spend money they don't have to impress people they don't even like. Habit number 4. They ignore investments. The stock market? Too risky. Real estate? Too expensive. Building a business? Too much work. So they do nothing, and they get nothing. Habit number 5. They live without a financial plan. They don't track their spending. They don't set financial goals. They don't even know where their money goes. They just hope things will work out. Now, let's compare this to successful people's habits. Successful people invest their time wisely. They spend 2 hours a day learning. They read books. They study markets. They develop skills. Successful people buy assets. They invest in things that grow in value. They don't care about looking rich. They care about being rich. Successful people have a financial plan. They know exactly where their money comes from and where it goes. They set clear goals and work toward them every single day. This difference in habits is huge, and it accumulates over time. 1 hour a day of learning might not seem like much, but after 1 year, it's 365 hours. After 5 years, it's 1,825 hours. That's enough time to become world-class at almost anything. But most people don't do it. They choose comfort over growth. They choose entertainment over education. They choose today over tomorrow. And that choice is the choice to stay poor. Chapter 4. How rich people think differently. All right, now let's talk about how wealthy people think, because this is the part that will completely change your life. Wealthy people think about value. What can I create that solves problems for others? What skills can I build that are rare and valuable? How can I make someone's life easier and get paid for it? They don't think about making money. They think about creating value. And money naturally follows value. Think about it. If you create something that millions of people want, you become a millionaire. If you create something that billions of people want, you become a billionaire. The money is just a score. The real game is value creation. Wealthy people invest before they spend. Most people spend first and save what's left. Successful people invest first and spend what's left. This seems like a small difference, but it changes everything. When you spend first, you always run out. When you invest first, your money grows. Every month, pay yourself first. Take 20% of your income and invest it in yourself, in the market, in your business. Do not touch it. Watch it grow. Wealthy people think in decades, not days. Most people want results instantly. They want to get rich in 6 months. They want the fancy house by next year. When it doesn't happen, they give up. But wealthy people play the long game. They know that true wealth takes time. They understand compound interest. They know that small, consistent actions over a long period create massive results. Think about this. If you invest just $500 a month at a 10% return, after 30 years, you'll have over $1 million. That's not complicated. That's not gambling. It's just discipline and time. But most people can't wait 30 years. They want it now. And because they want it now, they never get it. Wealthy people understand assets versus liabilities. Do you know the difference? An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities. When you buy a house that you live in, it's not an asset. It takes money every month for mortgage, taxes, maintenance. You might sell it later for more. But until then, it's a liability. When you buy a rental property that gives you cash flow every month, that's an asset. When you create a product that sells while you sleep, that's an asset. Wealthy people focus on building assets that generate income without their constant effort. That's how they become free. Chapter 5, The Psychology of Money. Now I want to talk about something most people ignore, the psychology of money. Money is not just about numbers. Money is emotional. It's about your relationship with security, worth, freedom, and fear. Most people make financial decisions based on emotions, not logic. They buy things to feel better. They spend money to prove something to others. They invest out of fear, not strategy. Let me give you some examples. Why do people buy luxury cars they can't afford? Because they want to feel successful. They want others to see them as successful, even if they're drowning in debt. Why do people gamble and buy lottery tickets? Because they want hope. They want to believe that their life can change overnight, even though the odds are almost zero. Why do people stay in bad jobs instead of building something new? Because they're afraid. Afraid of failure. Afraid of uncertainty. Afraid of what others might think. Fear controls most people's financial decisions, and fear is the enemy of wealth. If you're afraid of risk, you'll never invest. If you're afraid of failure, you'll never start a business. If you're afraid of looking poor, you'll spend money you don't have. The wealthy have learned to manage their fear. They don't make decisions based on fear. They make decisions based on data, logic, long-term thinking. Here's a powerful truth. You cannot become rich until you change your relationship with money. If you see money as security, you'll hoard it. If you see money as status, you'll waste it. If you see money as freedom, you'll use it to build things. Successful people see money as a tool to create more freedom, more value, more opportunity, not something to be worshipped, not something to be feared, just a tool. And if you can see money that way, your entire financial life will change. Chapter 6, How to Change Your Money. All right, enough theory. Let's talk about what you can do today to start changing your financial future. Because knowing what to do is useless unless you actually do it. Step 1, track your spending. For the next 30 days, write down every single dollar you spend, every coffee, every subscription, every meal out. At the end of the month, look at the list. You'll be shocked at where your money goes. Most people find hundreds of dollars disappearing into things they don't even care about. Step 2, build valuable skills. Ask yourself this question. What can I do that most people cannot? What knowledge can I gain that will help others? What skill can I develop that will be in high demand? Then spend at least 1 hour every day learning that skill. You can learn anything you want to learn for free, from YouTube, from books, from courses. There is no excuse. Step 3, create multiple income sources. Do not depend on one job. One job is one point of failure. If that job goes away, you lose everything. Start a side business. Start freelancing. Create digital products. Even a small side income can grow into something life-changing. Step 4, read about money. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Read The Psychology of Money. Read The Millionaire Next Door. Read Think and Grow Rich. These books will change how you think about money forever. Step 5. Invest consistently. Open an investment account. Set up an automatic transfer every month. Even if it's just $100. Invest in index funds, ETFs, low-cost funds. Let the market work for you. Don't try to pick individual stocks. Don't try to time the market. Just invest consistently and don't touch it. Step 6. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. This is the most underrated step. If you surround yourself with people who are negative, lazy, and broke, you will become the same. But if you surround yourself with ambitious people, you'll rise to their level. Find people who are building something, people who are learning, people who are growing. They will inspire you. They will challenge you. They will push you to become better. Let me tell you something from the bottom of my heart. Your financial future is not determined by your past. It's not determined by your parents' mistakes. It's not determined by the economy or the government or luck. Your financial future is determined by the decisions you make today. Every choice you make moves you toward wealth or poverty. Every hour you spend learning, building, and growing is an investment. Every dollar you invest in yourself or your assets is a step toward freedom. But every hour you waste, every dollar you spend on things that don't matter, every excuse you make moves you further away. The difference between the rich and the poor is not intelligence. It's not luck. It's not inheritance. It's mindset. It's discipline. It's the daily decisions that build wealth or destroy it. Most people will never get rich because they're not willing to change. They're not willing to learn. They're not willing to sacrifice. They choose comfort over growth. They choose short-term pleasure over long-term freedom. And that choice keeps them stuck forever. But here's the good news. You are not most people. You are watching this video. You are thinking about these ideas. You are ready to change. And that makes all the difference. You can start today. Right now, you can make the decision to take control of your money, to invest in yourself, to build skills, to create assets, to think long-term. Will it be easy? No, it will be hard. You will fail. You will doubt yourself. You will want to give up. But remember this, the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. One day you will look back on today, and you will either be grateful you started, or you will wish you had. You have a choice. Keep doing what you've always done, and keep getting what you've always gotten. Or change your mindset, build new habits, create a new financial future. The choice is yours, but choose soon, because time is the one thing you cannot get back. Your financial future is not just about numbers. It's about freedom. Freedom to live on your own terms. Freedom to take care of the people you love. Freedom to pursue your passion without worrying about money. Freedom to be the person you were meant to be. That freedom is waiting for you, but you have to build it. Starting today, starting now. Your financial future is created by the decisions you make today.